Bad luck to talk on these rides. Mine on the road, your dilated eyes. Watch the clouds float, white Ferrari. Had a good time. 16, how was I supposed to know anything? I let you out at Central. I didn't care to stay the plane. Kept my mouth closed. We're both so familiar. White Ferrari. Stick by me, close by me. You, as this is slow by. That's when I forget to speak. So I text the speeds, lesser speeds, Texas speed, yes. Basic takes its toll on me eventually, yes. On me eventually, yes. I care for you still and I will forever. That was my part of the deal. Honest, we got so familiar.
Right everyone, welcome back to another day in the life. It's one of those videos today where I've been to work, so the longevity is not going to be long. It's going to be quite a short video. So the update is I went to work, I got back, had a meal, had a shower, I've edited the day in the life. I've also done the mindset lesson / quote of the day for my Instagram and for my Snapchat. So we've also had another meal, forgot to record it. I very much apologise, really sorry for that. I usually do all the recording, but this time I forgot. I just ended up making the meal and eating it and just fucking forgot, I forgot to even get the clip of it, which is annoying. But anyway, boys, what I've just got to do now is planning. I've got to tell you the mindset lesson / quote of the day and then just get ready for bed. And I know it just sounds so stupid because I'm saying this like 2 minutes in and it's like, well, what have you really done? It's just like the day's gone so quick on video. But when I've been to work, I've come home and had a shower and done my editing for the day in the life. Hours and hours have passed and it's ended up being like 7 o'clock. So now it's time to do the planning, the mindset lesson, the quote of the day and the habits. So yeah, we're going to get on to the planning now, the mindset lesson, the quote of the day, and any other habits we've got to do, possibly reading and meditation. We'll have a see with time and stuff. I want to get in bed for the right time. It's Christmas Eve, so got to make sure I'm sleeping good still, always, man, no matter what day of the week it is, New Year's, whatever, we get to bed on time and we smash it. So, as always, we start off with the evening planning. I've also already just completed this so we can, not spend too much time on this one, just quickly go over it and stuff. And I've been transparent today with myself, very much so, on the description of today, because I need to start being more real to myself. I mean, I am real to myself, but I like to hype myself up. I like to, I guess, sometimes drag it on a bit, make it sound like a day has been better than it has, just to uplift me for the next day. But I think being transparent is so important. You've got to really be true to yourself, so then you really understand what you need to improve on, and that's what I've sort of done here. I wrote, not a great day. Procrastination needs to stop completely. No bad anything from this very moment. Now go smash it. Just a little message to myself. Basically, the one problem I deal with, or have currently been dealing with for a couple of weeks, is procrastination. And it's never really been a problem that I've been dealing with. And it's not that traditional procrastination where I'm sitting there scrolling and doing all these bad things, because I never do. It's that procrastination where I'm sitting there and I'm trying to maybe find a video that I'm going to recreate, and I'm looking for so long, and I'm just trying to find that perfect video. It's like this spiral of consumption, and it is just procrastination. It's just like I'll find a couple good ideas, but I'm like, oh, I need a better one. And by the time I find the idea, it's like 2 hours down, and it's like, well, there's so much time wasted that is so important. It's just like that first idea, go for it and smash it and give it a try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You can always improve later on, But it's taking hours to try and find a perfect video, which then may not even do well. It's just so time consuming and it's not worth it. So procrastination needs to completely go. And no bad anything else as well. It's just sort of a reminder that don't cheat on anything. It doesn't matter what it is, your diet, a bad habit. Never cheat on anything. It's not that I so-called do. It's more just a constant reminder to myself every day, because temptations arise with everyone. Even if I believe I'm a mentally strong individual, temptations always arise. It's the devil tempting you to crawl back into something you've done before, right? I have only been really hard on this for the last 3-4 months. So those 16, 17, 18 years that I've been alive, in which I've done bad things, it doesn't correlate to just a few months. So there's going to be temptations that arise, but I know I can get through them easily because I know I'm a mentally strong individual. It's just about reminding myself that I am, so then I can. So anyway, that's the summary. We get onto the tick list. Work, real, content, gym. 50% of that was completed. We completed work, we completed content, we didn't go to the gym, we didn't do real. I put gym on here because of the fact that Tuesday is my usual gym day, forgetting that I had work. So basically, it's not really a cross, but I haven't gone, but I actually forgot on the day in which I did this that I had work the next day, which is today. So it's unfortunate. Real, I did not complete the reel. I'm gonna say because of timing, but that again was in my hands due to the fact I was taking so long with editing and stuff, like I said before, with trying to find a good video and stuff. So I could have probably fit it in if I took my time. I mean, if I sped things up and I just sort of went to it and got to it and just got on. So it's my fault yet again. And for the things for tomorrow: content, reel, diet, water. Just subtle reminders with the diet and water. Keep following it, keep hitting that water goal and smashing it. So, mindset lesson and the quote of the day now, so we can get to habits and we can get to bed, so I can get a good sleep in tonight. So, you're going to start off with the mindset lesson like always, and you don't need the perfect conditions to start, you just need the courage to actually start, right? You can't wait for things to be perfect. They're never going to be perfect. You're never going to have that perfect moment where you're like, you know what, it's time. I didn't. 3-4 months ago when I started making videos, I started off and I was like, bit shaky, like, I've never really done this before, I don't really feel that confident about doing it, and I decided I can't keep waiting for a perfect moment. I can't keep waiting until I feel confident, because that confidence doesn't just come, it comes over time through actually, experience and practice. So I realised that there was no perfect moment to start anything. It's just about going for it. When you have that thought of, I need to change this, or I need to change that, you change it at that very moment. That's the perfect time to do it, because that's when the motivation is at its highest. And if you start when the motivation is at its highest, over time you will sustain it with discipline, but you have to take the action first. Don't procrastinate, don't think on the thought, just act on the thought, and whatever thing you act upon will become, reality. It's just about thinking that thought and acting upon it, and not letting it wither away, because that's what a lot of people do. We all have creative ideas, especially if you feel like you're a boring individual. You still have creative ideas. It's just about, are you going to act on them, or are you just going to let them wither away and be dreams and just let them go? And yeah, so put action in and realise there's no perfect moment to start other than the moment you get a positive thought. Act upon that thought and it will come into reality, and you'll be able to work towards a life that you want to work towards. Right, next, the quote of the day. Your results are a direct correlation of the standards you put upon yourself. If you tell yourself every day you're unlucky, or you can't achieve this, you can't earn this, you can't look like this, your life is going to look exactly that way. It's going to be perceived exactly that way, because that's the way you're looking at it. That's the things you're telling yourself. If you tell yourself your life's shit, guess what's going to happen? It's going to be shit, because then you're going to live like shit. You're going to choose bad options, bad habits, bad actions. So the results you get is going to be in exact correlation to the standards and the work you put in for yourself and for the life that you want. If you tell yourself, I can achieve this, I can earn this, I can be there, and you put in the actions every day to work towards those steps, then eventually you're going to be able to achieve them and reach them. It's just about setting high standards for yourself in anything and everything, right? That's how you reach a high level. First step, setting high standards and putting high amounts of effort and discipline and consistency, and you get there.